This is Bear Hill Shire.
This is Bear Hill Shire. We're doing the Armored Combat Tournament rules today. We're going to talk about the hit zones, the points, how you get the points, bad conduct, and other ways that you'd be sanctioned for points. Today I have Sir Aidan McBarrow with me, helping me assist. I have Lord Shandolph, and I have Lady Elizabeth helping us assist with the rules today. So thank you all for coming. Highly recommended armor, 14 gauge steel, full face coverage, gorget, covering throat, chest, torso, shoulders, spine and kidneys, highly recommended, cup, knees, hands. The reason is people don't actively try to hit you in the hands, but if they do, you want to not break your hands. You don't want to break a knee. You don't want to get a throat hit that's going to cripple you for life. Allowed point zones are the head, the torso, above the knees, not the knees, do not hit the knees, wrists, the shoulder, do not hit the hands, do not hit below the knees, do not hit the groin. The matches are untimed for armored combat. They go to 5 points. The first one to win to 5 points wins. There is no time limit per match. We're going to call the points against the fighter that gets hit. There's going to be a judge flag here, a judge on the side, a judge on the outside over there. The judges will be outside the list field, not in, for their own safety. When they see a hit, the judge is going to ring the bell. If you look in the corners, you'll see there's red and blue flags. That's the color of the fighter. So if they see a hit against red, they're going to raise up the red flag and say red dismemberment, and they're going to say left arm hit. Or they're going to say red death, that means the points won. This judge and this judge both get a say. If there's a tie, this judge breaks the tie. This is the stand judge. These are the list field judges. We're going to do death and dismemberment rules, which means that if you get hit in the arm, you can't use that arm. So you have to either drop your weapon or switch weapons. If you get hit in the other arm, in armored combat, you're still good to go because headbutts are allowed, kicks are allowed, anything's allowed. The leg hit, we limp on one leg, so he's got to limp slowly as he's coming towards me, not hop, just limp. So he's got to walk slow, and I get to move around. If he starts walking fastly, that'll be a deduction of the point or a match loss. If he uses both legs, and all arms, he's dead. We're not doing any kind of Monty Python stuff. So once he's dead, all 4 limbs are gone, he's down. If I hit a death zone target, which is the head, the torso, the back of the head, neck too, and the spine, he's dead instantly on that one hit. If I hit him here, the match continues, everybody backs up to their corners, the judge calls Leon and we resume. If I kill him with a death hit, the point's called, the match is done, that's the point for that fight. There's 5 points for each match for armored combat. The first 1 to 5 wins. If I hit him in the arm once and he hits me in the arm, we just keep going until we're out of limbs. Okay? Once all the limbs are gone and there's a death point called, the match resumes, everybody goes back to full limbs and full health. Intentional hits to non-target zones, this would be an example. Okay, I'm actively trying to hit him in the shins. It's a good thing he's got shin protection on to cover just that. Active groin hits, active hand hits, those are illegal moves in armored combat for Bear Hill Shire. No knees to the ground. Okay? If you want to sweep, that's fine, but don't actively try to take the knee out. No sweeping the knee, Johnny, okay? Intentional hits to the target zones will be sanctioned by loss of 1 point for the first warning, if it's intentional, and the second warning will be expulsion from the fight and loss of the match. The secondary illegal move is hitting a fighter on the ground at no point, at any time, in any fight, Mahan or point, for armored combat is this allowed, be hitting them hard on the ground. If I'm going to play act, we all understand that. If I'm actively trying to shoot him while he's on the ground, that's no good. This is an example of a late hit. We're fighting, the blows are being struck, the judge calls the hit, and I do that. That's a late hit. So the bell's already run, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit you again, okay? It doesn't apply to Mahan style. Mahan style, there's no points, you just go until you quit. But this is for point fighting only, death and dismemberment. If I'm actively, if it's like this, where we're hitting, and the bell goes, and then I hit that, then understandable, okay? So it's more like I couldn't stop in time, but if I'm actively trying to hit them after the bell's done, that's fighting outside the rules. The next illegal move is throwing any kind of weapon. Safety or non-safety tip, rattan or non-safety tip. Don't do that. Too many people within close range can get hit or hurt. There's too many candles and breakable things on the wall for that to happen intentionally. No throwing stuff. The next illegal move is submission holds. An example would be like a chokehold, where I'm trying to control him and I'm trying to put him out. Arm bars, where his arm's behind him, and I'm trying to control him like this. Leg bars on the ground, wrist locks, arm grabs. If I'm going to grab him, I can take him down, and that's it. There is no unsupervised fighting at all whatsoever against people that don't have judges in the way. Like that. None of that. Or unchivalric conduct would be bad conduct towards the judges, towards your fellow players, fellow competitors, anybody basically acting like a child, acting unprofessional.
Hey! Yeah! Points! Take it like a man! God!
None of that. The last legal move is stabbing with pointed tips. Like that. That's not good. We have an additional point style called Mahan style, which is full aggression or bear style. Each fighter has to have this equipment to fight Mahan style. They have to have throat protection, they have to have full face protection, they have to have their elbows, their knees, groin, chest and spine covered, okay? If their spine is not covered, male is fine. Mahan style is full aggression, there's no points at all, you go until one person quits. Fighting, throwing, anything is involved. If I want to punch, that's fine, okay? Anything you want to do in a Mahan style fight is okay, except for no submission holds to choke somebody out, no limb breaks. You have to agree to Mahan style before the match starts, and everybody's understanding that that's just going to be an endurance fight until it's done.
In the blue corner, we have
Aiden McBarrow.
Aiden McBarrow. And in the red corner, we have
Angus McBarrow.
Angus McBarrow. This is a heavy weapons fight with rattan. All the normal rules are there. 5 points is the winner. Stomach shot, thrust, kill. Are you ready, my lords? Point. Red. Red hits the death point. I gotta find the other one. Are you ready? That would be point red. Or red hit.
Death point red.
Death point red.
Death point on red.
Are you ready? Fight for my amusement. That's going to be a death point red with a headshot just a moment before the fall. Are you ready? Point. Death point red. Headshot.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
That's literal. Very literal.
What's the score?
4-1.
Oh.
Are you ready? Point blue, point red, blue wins.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a production of Bear Hill Films.